Assalamu alaikum wa alaikum salam. Can you tell me if you enter a restaurant and there's music, should you leave? And traveling in a taxi, the driver puts music on. Can I ask him to stop? Concerning the first, here's what I and the brothers do. If you have a beard, that first paves the way for you, right? Because they know they realize they're dealing with people who will make life difficult for them. So that's good. So upon entering, say, excuse me, can you please turn off the music? Wallahi, we have done this in this country so many times. Until now, not even a single time, someone refused. Rather, they ran because they're afraid to bring the hay'ah, you're going to cause problems, close down the shop. They don't want to deal with you. Allah told he runs to the stereo, next thing you know, there's no music. Okay? So that's solution number one. That you put an end to it by telling them, you have the right. And you can say, if you want to deal from it from a social level, we say, listen, you deal with freedom of speech and rights. I have the right not to listen to something. The asl is that you don't listen to something. You are imposing listening on me, not the other way around. Is a restaurant put together for listening or for eating? Say, for eating. I'm here to eat. You are imposing audio on me which I have the right not to listen to. So, from that perspective, you can argue that you really don't have to listen to this. And they don't want to lose customers, right? This is what you need to keep in mind. When they know they may lose you, they will turn it off. If you're unable to do so, then I cannot give you a fatwa, Allahu A'lam. But personally, I will say, I will deliberately leave them to teach them a lesson. Say, okay, I will not come tonight, and inshallah, I will never spend a riyal in your store anymore, Habibi. I'm sorry, but you don't care for customers. I had a request, you cannot entertain it, see you later. And hit the door and go to the one right across the street. And every time you eat, you go like this to them. Hello? Right, so they will say, turn down the music, man. Take off the stereo. Maybe you will make him take it off completely. Take it out of the store. So punish them by not giving them business. But if you sit there, then you're acknowledging it. You're approving it and you'll be listening to it one way or another. Even though you may not be held accountable because you're not listening, you're just hearing, it's there in the background. But these other things make it very difficult to be the case. And you never know. If you lived a different lifestyle, you may hear a song which you knew in the Jahiliyyah and it may go back into your heart again. So don't put yourself in this particular predicament. Let it go. And the taxi, the taxi, you have the right to say, put out the cigarette and turn off the music. Of course, now I'm saying them in a way, don't do what I'm doing with the man. You have to be nice. We're brothers here. We can, I can tell you how it is. But when you deal with them, you have to be very gentle. Say, my friend, please, I'm a customer. Smoking bothers me. Please, put out the cigarette. Otherwise, I'll just take another taxi. The taxi, before Allah told he will throw it out. You know how they fight over a customer. So you will have no problem. Same thing with music. You can tell him, can you put the Quran, Ida'at al-Quran? I just want to hear some Quran. He will not say no. If he said no, I want to go down. Stop me here. Stop. I don't want to go with you. I won't go with him. Why? Why listen? Why allow him? Why help him? They will learn. This is when boycotting used to be done among the Muslims before. When you would abandon someone to teach him a lesson. And it is effective today. Say, I will not go with you, so he will realize that he may lose customers because of his way of life. He will change his way of life. This is a way of da'wah. Okay? So inshallah, I hope these were adequate answers for your questions.